This time I'd like to make a video about shamanic journeys. First, a short introduction from Wikipedia on what is shamanism actually.
Shamanism is a practice that involves a practitioner reaching altered states of consciousness in order to encounter and interact with the spirit world and channel these transcendental energies into this world. A shaman is a person regarded as having access to and influence the world of benevolent and malevolent spirits who typically enter into a strong trance state during a ritual and practices divination and healing.
Shamanic journeys is practically setting up a seance, practically putting on drum music that puts you in a state of trance. And then in the state of trance, you are practically advised by a shaman, and in this session it was my house sister Iria, to make a shamanic journey or shamanic trip. The following is my first shamanic journey that I endured with my house sister Iria.
My first shamanic trip, the 16th of June 2015. I just had my first shamanic trip. My sister got the music box and started playing the drums that put you in a state of trance. I was already playing with my developing chi forces, energy stream that can be focused to go in and out of your hands, before I went into trance. I then saw a white line appear that just sat there. In a shamanic journey you tend to see many animals, of which some are your spirit animals. My house sister Iria saw the line too, and then she told me he was moving. Then I saw the animal in front of me. It looked me into the face and jumped into my crown and throat chakra. It jumped inside me and I felt a powerful entity in my body. Then a second white line appeared and jumped inside me. Both were trying to free me from the negative forces that surround my throat and head. Then I saw around me, listening to the drums beat in the background, I saw an entire circle of entities ranging from birds to larger animals to reptilian races and lots more. They were surrounding me in multiple layers. They were all focusing their energies on me and tried to break me free from Kali control and aggression. I felt how powerful the light side was, knowing that I will be on the other side soon, still existing in this plane, but no longer under the influence of Kali or other negative entities. I used my own hands to help them guide the Vril with Shi energy through my hands to my throat. I felt how my throat started shrinking and moving around under the powerful Shi force. I imagined pulling the negative cloak from me and throwing it away. This I repeated multiple times, and I felt a lot lighter or relieved in my throat and chest. The entities around me kept channeling the energy to help me free myself from this negative slavery. Then the drums stopped beating and they said this will be enough for today. The white lines went back to the realm and roared into the night sky, where the entire pack then began roaring. This was my first shamanic journey, although I already had endured countless spiritual episodes in the past. I know how that light side is way more powerful than the dark side. Even I will eventually be freed from Kali control and enslavement, from her negative curses and negative magic. And that is the line. Two white lines jumped inside my body, tried to energize me and heal me from Kali magic.
It was really powerful, this first shamanic journey for me. It was practically many entities around me, a circle around me, and performing energetic corrections or helping me energetically, trying to cleanse my body and trying to heal me. It was cut off abruptly because an entity stated, or a female etheric entity stated, that it was already enough for me for my first time, and then it stopped. Well, the phone or the boxes just stopped playing the music, and the seance then ended, or the shamanic journey then ended. Then we waited another day, and then we made a second shamanic journey, also very powerful, and it's in the following video.
My second shamanic voyage, the 17th of June 2015. This time we made a short prayer. Before doing this shamanic trip, we prayed for guidance by the Father in the heavens and that if he has time that he can make this a positive and worthy shamanic voyage. We prayed and we felt the prayer launch from within our bodies and energy going upwards. Then we waited and wanted to see our animal guides. Some of these animals shine in a brighter color, or radiance, meaning that they have a special meaning to you personally. I saw my animal guide and power animal, the white lion. Well, the white lions are one of my power animals. He was in front of me and saw me in the face. I wanted to ask him if he was my power animal, and he roared and gave me a paw attack, telling me that I should know better than asking. Very powerful and aggressive animal. Then I saw a light color from my back, a unicorn appeared in all its beauty. I looked and wanted to ask if she also were my animal guide or power animal, and it jumped inside me. It was a very powerful energy. The unicorn then tried to heal me with its energies, and I felt a powerful surge of real energy pass through my body. The unicorn is the second animal to have guided me, also a power animal. I can now focus a small stream of Qi with my hands and can try to heal myself as well. After this encounter with my power animals, my half-sister Iria also encountered her animal guides. She was also with me. Then we asked if we could go to the higher spheres, and whoosh, like an elevator, we were in the skies. The sky was blue with small white clouds, and for a moment I thought we were in heaven. And sure enough, we saw an angel pass by, in white Roman summer cloaks, and the angel sprayed my whole body with chi energy, trying to heal me as well. My half-sister Iria was also there. She went with me to this place. Well, heaven does exist. It is more like a Simpsons version of heaven than we tend to believe. My sister says she literally saw the golden gates of heaven up there. And this is how it shines. Then I believe Archangel Gabriel came by and blessed us. The energy that streamed was immense. He told us that the God or the forces of light will always be more powerful than any negative entity. That soon we will liberate ourselves. That this is a transformation process that we are enduring. The long path to freedom. It has already begun. The transformation process is the awakening of the world to the truth. We will have freedom and peace when the whole world knows the truth. That is what they told me. Then we went back to the lower world close to our own, and we saw many animals and even dwarves. Then for a short time we were back in heaven. The beautiful lights up there is incredible, so clear and so pure. Then after being helped by angels and power animals, we were back in our own world sphere. And some etheric entities started opening our chakras. Well, my navel chakra, belly chakra, my neck chakra, my stomach chakra. It was another incredible shamanic journey.
Well, what I wanted to add is that many indigenous cultures in the world have not forgotten about the multidimensional frequency-based universe, about the spirit world, about metaphysics practically, the other world, and they are in contact and touch with their ancestors using their own means, and shamanism is a good example of it. You could also compare it to the Druids of Celtic Europe. They also were in contact with the etheric world, with the spiritual world, and there were many ages on this planet where practically the people were more in touch with the spirit world. And it is very important for you people to make contact with the spirit world. In such a case that you can actually make contact with your ancestors, and then according to their how they view the world and how they give you advice and tips, we should act upon it and then heal this world from all this vile evil and corruption. The Zionist international global elites who rule this world on purpose destroyed practically this knowledge on purpose. They do not want you to know that you have an eternal soul and that there's this entire mythological world that is out there for you to discover. They want to suppress this knowledge and keep it for themselves because they themselves, the high priests, the high Zionist priests, are in contact with evil entities, with demonic or negative entities that demand sacrifice or blood, libel sacrifice, as an example. And that is why we also have an industry that slaughters so many animals, because these animals are practically offered to negative entities as offerings. Their souls are consumed, pretty much as our souls are could also be consumed if we do not make it to the other world or to heaven or to the Yenzites. That is why it is very important for you to prepare for death if you know it's coming, and ask family members who are in touch with the other world to help you in this transition or in this transformational process from this world to the next. As Chief Seattle puts it, there is no death, only a change of worlds. Cheers.